Thank you all so much for saying yes to Rise Up. This is some brave work that you're saying yes to. And I know that some of you have experience with dragons and dragon frequencies. And maybe some of you are still in the curiosity phase, but truly, if you are here, then you're ready to do the deeper work with the support of the benevolent dragons. And Rise Up it's just a short course. It's 3 weeks. We are showing up live. We are making space to deepen in with each of these frequencies that I personally work with, that I am deeply honored to step forward and share with you. And then there'll be some journaling prompts that are in the course that you can reflect on if it serves, right? So whatever is going to come through for us is just right. And I've really, I've called in all the dragons that are here for this offering to really support us at the capacity that we're able to invite that deep liberation, right? This power, this sovereign power to claim our liberation so that we can fully rise up and fly. Because there's a part of us, a multidimensional part of us that remembers that we were magical and could fly. And this limited belief version of us that we are unearthing from is well, that just seems crazy. But it is absolutely in our DNA to be these luminous, radiant, just transcending time and space beings. And truly, when we go in and liberate, when we do the fucking work to liberate ourselves from our own inner oppressor, when we do the work to break the chains that are coming in from our karmic imprinting, that are coming in from our lineage, from our ancestors, then and only then can we begin to see this liberation in the outer world. Then and only then can we step forward in service to hold space and offer imaginative, loving tools and guidance for others to also claim their liberation. So it's got to start here. We've got to take the eyes all the way in. And we can do this. We can do this. So maybe you just say out loud, I can do this, right? I can do it. This is so needed. So needed. Whitney, do you want to say anything, or are you just...
No, I was raising my hand. Mom is trying to get in, and I don't know if it's because she doesn't, you haven't given her previous access, but she'd love to jump in if that's possible.
Sure. Let's see. One moment, please.
Okay.
Do you have, let's see. I know there's a way to invite. Do you know where your Zoom link is? You can just send her the Zoom link. She can pop in and then we can.
Okay. I sent her that. So hopefully that works.
Okay, cool.
And she'll be able to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So today we are calling in the Black Dragon. And the Black Dragon is deep. And I think it's really, really quite beautiful that today, May 2nd, is when Pluto moves retrograde, which is the perfect time to go into the shadow work, to go into the depths and the darkness within and befriend and honor and explore and move into these spaces that truly need attention so that we can clear space. So the black dragon is really all about the sovereign power. The dragon is inviting us to remember that we are incredibly powerful and magical. And any limiting belief that is in the way of you fully trusting and stepping into the power is the work that we get to focus on. And the black dragon can feel scary, right? I mean, dragons can feel scary. And I just want you to take a moment and really trust that you are safe. You're safe. You are so safe to do this work. Expansion and creating space can sometimes hurt, right? It can bring up a lot of vulnerability. It can even manifest as physical pain. And you know what hurts more? Sitting in the trauma body forever and not doing anything about it. You know what hurts more? Just being complacent and being like, well, I guess this is just life. That hurts more. That will destroy you. And so the black dragon is like, let's go in to the belly of the dragon and get free of this trauma body. It's time to get free of the trauma body. And the black dragon is the medicine to guide us. Because, and I always say he with the black dragon, but you can be, gender neutral or do whatever you wish with that, but I'll probably refer to black dragon as he. He will ferociously, with the most love, guide you to your liberation. And there's this meme that I made. And of course, I used Falkor for the image, but really this is black dragon magic and medicine. It is fuck shit up with fierce love until everyone is free. Everyone is free, right? And so that's really what it takes. It's like, but it's this love, it's fierce love. So we're not in destruction mode. We're not doing things haphazardly or mindlessly. We are coming in with the clear intention to liberate ourselves. Okay. So with that introduction, let's all come into coherence so that we can really bring all parts of ourselves together as one and get clear on our personal intention. And then we'll move forward with this work. So let's find ourselves grounded into our seat. Maybe you're standing, maybe you're sitting, just wherever you can feel your root, the base of your spine. Allow that space to get really firm and grounding. Maybe your feet are planting on the ground. Maybe you're cross-legged. Wherever you are, just root in. We need our physical bodies rooted into this physical experience to ground us. We need the earth's support to support the transmutation of energy. And then feel the spine elongating. Gently allow the shoulders to soften down away from the ears. Maybe the back of the neck can be a little longer. Softening the face, the jaw. Notice the heart gently shining forward and the crown, the top of the head, gently lifting up a little bit higher toward the heavens. And then noticing the breath moving up and down the spine. Notice the physical body just as it is. Allowing, and then tuning into the mental body. Maybe the mind is chattery. Maybe the mind is moving along with the breath. Just notice. And then notice the emotional body. How are you feeling? What is this felt experience right now? And just notice and allow. And now I invite you to really tune into your life force energy, your prana, your chi. It's coursing all throughout you. It surrounds you in your beautiful luminous energy field. And just notice how it feels in this moment. And we'll begin to deepen into the breath and invite all parts of us to come together into the present moment, working together as one. And so beginning to deepen the breath, maybe putting a hand on the belly and a hand on the chest if it feels good. And on your next inhale, filling the belly like a balloon, feeling the chest. Exhale, soften the chest. Exhale, pull the low belly into the spine. Inhale, fill the low belly. Inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, soften the chest. And pull the low belly in toward the spine. So allow 2 more slow breaths here, really tuning in your body, your mind, your emotional body, and your spirit, your life force energy, all swirling together as one, along with your breath in the present moment. And when all parts work together as one, then we can really utilize the energy that we create in every moment of every day to serve us, to nourish us for this journey and beyond. And so if you haven't already, tune into your intention for this day, for this journey, for participation in Rise Up. And just send out that intuition to find your intention. And let this intention be your guide. And it might change. You might add to it. You might simplify. Just allow. Yeah. All right, taking another nice deep breath. And then just sigh it out. Yeah. All together now. All together now. So coming back together, and you're welcome to keep your camera off if you like. It's really whatever you want to do. We will talk a little bit more, and then I will intuitively take you on a journey with the Black Dragon. And then there'll be some time for sharing if you like. And whatever you want to take. Whatever you want to set aside and say, that's not for me right now, then that's okay too. So the Black Dragon work is about, firstly, identifying the patterns, the limited beliefs, the karmic imprints, the inner oppressor that resides within you. And that is probably the scariest part, is to be honest with where you're at. With that said, some of these things are not going to be conscious. And the more you really befriend, this shadow work, this glimpsing into the versions of self that maybe aren't socially talked about often or acceptable, the more we practice showing up and coming into relationship with all parts of ourselves and all the patterns that are running and all the karma that we need to really heal, the more we will feel safe to have more revealed, right? So the more we cleanse and clear the channel, which is more golden dragon, we'll hang out with that dragon next week, the more space that we create to shine light on some of these things. So this is a journey. This is not just okay, 1 hour, got it all done. This is something that will start to be revealed in deeper layers, right? So I like to think about it as the roots have roots have roots. And sometimes we just think, oh, we'll just pop this out and we're good to go. But we just pulled out a little bit and the roots are still in there, right? And we can't see them and we don't know they exist. And so the black dragon invites this sort of diving into the belly of the beast that lives within us in a loving way, in a way that's like, I can do this because it's going to hurt more to stay in the trauma body. I can reveal to myself my limitations. I can reveal to myself the chains that I know are keeping me from my true liberation. And I can trust myself to guide me to the things that I cannot see yet, right? In time. So I think the first thing that we need to do is name and claim and identify some of the patterns, some of the karmic imprints that we know that we have, right? So I like to think about like taking a look at the chains as kind of swooping up with a dragon's eye view or an eagle's eye view in the shamanic, mindset. So the dragon's eye view isn't limited with these blinders on to like me, it's me, and you did this and and it's my life and Like the black or the dragon's eye view swoops up and says, oh, this is karmic. This is going to continue to show up on that face and that interaction and that place until you get to the root of it, right? So I have personally karmic stuff with scarcity and lack around finances and money, right? That's a very common one because we've been in a society that really breeds that. I have worked with a pattern or a chain that is all about deceit and secrets and hiding. And it's in both my lineage and my partner's lineage. And so it has been made manifest throughout my life in so many different places and faces, right? But when you're in this ego and you think it's just all about you and this person did this to me, you don't actually see that it's a pattern that's been passed on from lineage, because nobody fucking healed it. And so it's in your bones and blood. It's in your bones and blood now. And because we're all here in this moment together, I fully can say with 100% trust that we incarnated to liberate, to liberate ourselves from the chains, not just for us, but for the whole lineage. We signed up and we're like, fuck this shit. With fierce love. I'm fucking it up with fierce love until everyone is free. And that I know for certain is our mission. Maybe part of our mission, but it is for sure my mission. So can we just take a few moments to swoop up and notice where the chain kind of began or is also kind of linked in, our ancestry, like, or notice maybe, oh, I have this karmic imprint that I'm sure came from my soul's mission. And I'm sure that a past life, I was not able to clear this because I didn't have safety or tools or support. And so here it is again, right? So let's just take a few moments to meditate on these patterns of limitation and these patterns of oppression that we are aware of consciously. We're just going to shine some gentle light on them. And maybe you journal, maybe you just close your eyes and shine that gentle light. But it's important to bring a voice. And maybe, you could stay muted. Maybe you say out loud, like, I feel shame around blah, blah, blah. I feel guilt because da, da, da. I am afraid of da, 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 right? These three things, guilt, shame, and fear, are really the root of the chain. So maybe you're journaling, maybe you're contemplating, and we're just going to take a few minutes in reflection. And I'm going to do it with you. I'm just taking one more minute to identify some of these, and we'll come back together. So shining the gentle light on these aspects of ourselves that are part of who we are. And can we release the limiting belief that we have to be all, rainbows and sunshine all the time? And that, the reality is we're all messy humans here in Earth School to learn, to unearth, to come back to that truth of who we are, which is love, right? And I think the fear around shining light is just the fear of like being seen as this messy, vulnerable person. Like, oh, don't look behind the curtain at all the things that I did that were quote unquote wrong. Don't look, don't like, I don't want anyone else to see, and I don't want to see, right? But really the liberation comes from claiming it. And we just claim it. And it's part of us. And we say, hey, part of us that is feeling shame. Hey, part of us that's feeling so much guilt about being a fucking asshole alcoholic if in my entire 20s, right? Oh, hey, fear, just really keeping me from expansion. What do you need? Right? What do you need from me? How can I tend to you so that you can stop with the self-sabotage, stop with the inner oppressive nature, stop with the illusion of control? How can I support you? Right? So my inner saboteur wants to get fucked up and party all night and, flirt with all the boys and whatever. And it's like, okay, well, how can we do that as a sovereign being? You want to dance? We can dance. We're not going to drink alcohol. We can dance and just ignite the Kundalini energy within, right? Oh, you want to flirt with all the people? Well, why not just send pure love out into the universe? Because it's the same. It's just not tinged with this sabotage energy. Do you see? It still feels good. We can do it in this different vibration. So shame and guilt and fear are the lowest vibrations that we interact with, right? And when we sit in these low frequency bands, we feel really dense and heavy. We feel defeated. We feel depressed. We feel anxious, right? We feel just so, I don't know, like just taken by life. And when we shine the light, the shadow is always going to have the biggest gift for us. So the thing that is the pattern that we keep showing up in different faces and places and people, that's the gift. Can we unearth the gift from the shadow? Right? I don't know if anybody works with the gene keys, but the gene keys have the shadow, the gift, and the siddhi. And the siddhi is like the most high vibrational frequency available that comes out of contemplating the shadow, finding the gift, and then illuminating that gift so that it can vibrate incredibly high. And so this is the practice that the Black Dragon is asking us to do, is to really, really, really tend and befriend all aspects of self. Because really, when we can make this space and time for these contemplations and for just claiming all parts of ourselves as being part of ourselves, then we move the energy. It's no longer stuck in playing the same chord over and over, right? Fear, 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 guilt, 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 guilt. That is informing our energy field, and it's going to slow it down, and it's going to have the vibration low. When we can find the gift and we can raise the vibration to compassion and love, right? And bliss, then all of a sudden, that is no longer working in the background, pulling strings like, oh, don't look at me. I'm just running the frequency of fear in your life all day, every day, right? We can be like, okay, Come on, everybody, come on, all together now. And then we can actually start vibrating in a beautiful frequency. And that's where the liberation really happens, is from the vibration of our beings. So we can think about it all day, but we really need to bring it into the heart space and allow the frequency to begin to be tended to and befriended so that it can begin to move into the higher vibrational frequencies. The black dragon is all the dragons are incredibly high vibrational frequencies. And we can use the imagination to work with sort of the imagery and the essence of these dragons to invite a more loving and playful way to heal. And that's really why I love the dragons, because I'm all about imagination, right? Imagination is this beautiful, creative, playful way to heal. And when we call upon the dragons in these imaginative ways to support us in this deep, deep liberation work, then it just becomes a little bit more fun. So I want to talk about one more thing before we journey. Who do you get to become when you liberate yourself from your chains? Because if you can identify in the quantum field, right, in the energetic field, who you get to become in the world, for the world, when you liberate yourself from your chains, and you can keep that in your mind's eye as you journey, then you know that you're going to be all right. You know that all this work is worth it because of who you get to become. And so let's just take a few moments, journal, contemplate, sit with, breathe, however you want to work through it. Maybe you can talk to yourself out loud. Who do I get to become? And it's a felt, right? It's a felt, embodied version of you. What does this version of you feel like? And you can breathe in and soften into that feeling as you call her in, or him in, or them in. We'll just take a couple of minutes to feel into the embodied expression of your liberated essence. It's extraordinary what we become when we liberate ourselves. And so now the black dragon is asking for our attention as we come into a journey. So, really getting comfortable once more. You can leave your camera on or turn it off, whatever you like. And first, just coming into that full trust. I am safe. I am here for this. This is why I incarnated. I am ready for the medicine that the black dragon has to offer. And now take a moment to tune in to your inner wisdom and see if any benevolent being, guide, wise and well ancestor, dragon entourage, any beings, spirit animals, elements would like to come in to support you on your journey with the black dragon now. So maybe you see, sense, or feel extra support to guide you and support you through. There are several beautiful, loving dragons here to support us. There's a beautiful purple dragon that is almost like the scent of lavender, encouraging us to stay calm. There is the earth element, inviting us to remember to stay grounded and allow the earth to compost anything that is no longer serving, because the earth will make something beautiful from that energy. And whoever else you're calling in, let them surround you now. I'm calling upon the benevolent black dragon. It is with great honor that I am trusted to step into service on your behalf. And here we are. I invite you to really tune into the breath. The black dragon is coming in as a massive, massive frequency band, a massive being. He is so black, like the void. His face is bigger than a house or a neighborhood. It's just a massive creature. And he is so just serene, just in his pure truth, unwavering. And as you glimpse closer or sense or feel the black dragon greeting us, you may be able to make out some details of his incredible, incredible form from this dark, dark space. He gazes upon us with his dark eyes that glimmer with sovereign power. He beckons us to surrender. To surrender. Can you feel your body soften as you accept the surrender that is required to journey with the black dragon. Oof. He says that it's time to enter the belly of the dragon. He's showing me like a rock tumbler where you put in sort of rough and ragged and dull stones. And you just allow the stones to tumble and tumble and tumble and be caressed by water and pressure, and just allow your soul to be tumbled back to this glistening, beautiful, sweet, soft gem that you are. And so, with great bravery, we are being asked to gently, lovingly guide ourselves into the belly of the dragon. And how do we get there? Well, the dragon opens his mouth, sharp teeth, even darker void. And he says, surrender. Bow to the mystery, surrender, and come on in and let all of the chains be revealed. Let them all gently tumble to reveal your most liberated essence. And so trust the teeth won't hurt you or bite you. Just walk through this giant mouth of the black dragon. Maybe you're flying or floating or swimming. Just notice how your body wants to move. And it's massive. It's not this constricted little tunnel. It's a massive space, this belly. And you're traveling, traveling, traveling with deep devotion to surrender and trust. We travel into the belly of the black dragon. And while we are in the belly, the dragon begins to soar through all of the dimensions of who we are. Breathe and ground into your body now. Feel the sensations that you're feeling. You are safe. You are protected. And invite your entire being to surrender to the jostling, to the movement, to the revelations as you begin to unearth yourself from your limited beliefs into a radiant, majestic, liberated, powerful being. So breathe. Where do you want to put your hands on your body so you can come into the body as you're journeying? Breathe. Ask yourself, where can I let go? Look all around you. Maybe you're focusing on sort of the path ahead. Take notice of all the spaces around you, above you, to the left, behind you, underneath. Take notice, feel, sense, see. Where are these chains? Where are they? And what are they? Black dragon, show me where I can release. Breathe into it. Continue to bow and surrender to the void, to the darkness, to the shadows. Just let yourself be amidst all of it. Bringing awareness to the chains that are keeping you from your freedom. You can ask, Black Dragon, show me. Show me what I cannot see in my conscious mind. Show me. Guide me to the chains. Where are they holding on to me, and where did they begin? Breathe into it. Maybe you're finding these clear answers. Maybe you're just asking the question and allowing for divine timing to reveal this to you with love. Feel yourself being taken on a journey in the belly of this dragon. He's massively traversing the dimensions on your behalf, on behalf of all beings everywhere, being free. He is here to serve you. Allow this medicine to serve you. You are worthy of the magic that is within these shadows. Breathing, traversing, feeling, seeing, sensing. Go there. Feel it all. Go there. He's asking you to bring more power into your energy field now. He's asking you to breathe really deep in, belly and chest, and then sighing it out. Oh. Breathing in, sighing. Oh. Find that toning as you breathe out. Find your voice and let it hum and vibrate your being, allowing the breath to strengthen the power so that you can still feel brave on this journey. I've got this. I welcome this path. I welcome the work that is necessary to liberate. If you feel a little lost, ask for clarity. Ask with your voice that comes from your belly. Out loud, ask, Black Dragon, where are you taking me? What are you revealing to me next? I'm ready. And maybe your body is shaking when you say it, but you know that the Black Dragon has you. and its benevolent belly. Notice now that you're beginning to move down the belly of the dragon. Notice this jostling, this tumbling, this traversing of the void. Notice that it's beginning to create some radiance in your energy field, all the while grounded, breathing, trusting. Notice your luminous energy body. Notice your physical body. Notice your mental body. Notice your emotional body, all becoming a little bit smoother, a little bit more radiant, a little bit more at ease with this process. I trust. I trust myself. The black dragon, even though his head is far, far away from where we are now, he smiles. His eyes glimmer. And he has a low, and you can feel the vibration of his low laugh in his body because you are within him. And he reminds you to use your voice, use your deep toning soul music to help you vibrate yourself back to your truth. So let's practice finding this voice within. Practice finding the tone that is really feeling supportive for your body right now. Let this toning support you, vibrate you. Invite even more radiance in your energy field now. The black dragon is toning along with you with his very deep voice. He's so thankful that you have said yes to this work. He's so thankful that you're game to go deep and to be in the belly. Moving with the voice, moving with the breath, grounding in, trusting your intuition. We're going to continue to travel down, 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 down. We're going to take just 4 or 5 more breaths in the belly, in the depths of the belly, tumbling and traversing, toning, breathing. Can you feel your being really beginning to soften into the trust? The black dragon is saying, anytime you need me, you can step into my belly. And the more often you befriend this practice, the more easily you can lay yourself bare. Lay yourself bare without the chains, the burdens, the guilt, the shame. You can just lay yourself bare and surrender. Surrender to the void. Now, the Black Dragon is inviting you to ask any other questions, knowing that you might hear the answer right away, or you might just allow it to come in time. So take a few breaths, talk to the dragon. And then give thanks to the dragon for being here with you today, for taking you on a little journey, maybe for introducing himself to you for the first time. Giving thanks and gratitude for all aspects of you being revealed in due time. And take a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. And now you're out of the belly of the dragon. You're out of the belly of the dragon. The dragon flies off into the fertile void, maybe gazing back at you on his way. And you see his massive, beautiful form. It's so dark, yet it glimmers. And you come back to your body, back to your body, come back to your breath. Notice how you feel. We'll take 3 deep inhales through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Shake it out. Feel your body begin to shake and wiggle and jiggle. Shake it out. Maybe arms up overhead. Stomp in the ground. Maybe stand up. Woo. Yeah. Whoa. Coming back. Coming back. Oh, I gotta stand up. Yeah. Take some fresh water. Bring your eyes back into focus. How are you feeling? Woo! All right. And so there you have this incredible, incredible, powerful frequency. And using our imagination, we can invite a playful, loving, expansive experience with dragon energy. It's great, beautiful work. And we are truly honored to live in a time where we are safe to really explore these energies within ourselves and be transformed. And so this is really the first step on the deeper dragon initiation journey, is to claim all parts of yourself. and claim the chains and claim the limited beliefs and claim the oppression and claim where you are in the illusion of control. And then you know what you get to work with, what you get to work with. This is beautiful work. And we said yes to this, and we can do this. We've got this. Next week, we're going to move into the Golden Dragon, which is all about finding your integrity and moving into a path of self-mastery. And when we can have all parts of ourselves working together as one, even the shadows, and we're finding the gifts in them, then we're in integrity. We're like, okay, I do have shadow aspects. I do have some chains that I'm working with. I'm not pretending they're not there. I'm in my integrity, and I'm going to move forward in integrity. So, and then third week, we're working with the Rainbow Dragon, which is incredible, but we have to make the space before we can infuse ourselves with these beautiful high vibrational energies. Just all of you, you're showing up, you're saying yes to the work, and you're ready for this. Like, it doesn't feel good to sit in the muck, right? And we are in this beautiful, like, shake up energy cosmically that is literally like the tumbler. It's like, come on, and what comes out of it is this pure stream of love. That's what actually is under all of it. And it'll have different flavors and names, but what it actually is this incredible being of light that is woven with the golden threads of unconditional love. And that's actually what the dragons have been holding down, as far as frequency is concerned, forever. And so if we know that underneath all of it and beyond all of it, we are tumbling back to these luminous energy bodies that are multidimensional, right? Then we know that we're safe to do this work, because that, to be woven in pure truth and love, I mean, what could be more fun? Then it just becomes this co-creation, and we really learn to fly. And I am so excited to see us all flying together, right? With all the chains just transmuted to love. And that's one more thing I want to mention before we stop. The chains don't have to necessarily be this physical thing that we have to break and pry. Blah. The chains can literally just be transmuted to love, or flowers, or butterflies, or whatever you want to, in your mind's eye, imaginatively create, right? When you're working with this shadow, like, allow the imagination to guide a playful, loving, magical experience for you. And you're brave. And I am so excited to be on this journey with you. So thank you.